Hey YouTube, it's your girl staci.celeste, and I'm back with my second book vlog. I'm so excited. This is going to be a little bit different than the last vlog because y'all, I got one day. It is Sunday, okay? I did pick up my book yesterday on Saturday, but I did not pick up the camera. So I am quite behind in my reading. So to this Sunday is going to be a mega vlog. So this is literally how far I am in the book, and this is how far I still have to go. But yeah, the book that I am reading this weekend is Middlegame by Seanan McGuire. This is a pretty popular adult fantasy book by Seanan. It is, I believe, a standalone book, so this is the only fantasy book. This is the only book in the series. It's this single book, and ultimately it's about these two twins. Well, for all intents and purposes, they are twins, Roger and Dodger. Roger is a boy and Roger is a bookworm. He is our type of people. He loves words. He loves anything that has to do with understanding new words. He loves language and languages. He is chef's kiss when it comes to books and reading and words and letters and all those things. And then Dodger, his twin sister, twin sister, she is a numbers girl. She loves equations. She loves math. She loves mathematical concepts. She's a brilliant chess player. She's chef's kiss when it comes to math and all that stuff. Reading, she's like, what the hell? But I will say, as I'm reading through the book, she has a special place in my heart. Dodger has a special place in my heart, and on top of that, I love her name. Like, depending on how this book ends, that might have to go on my list of baby names. Should that ever happen, Dodger for a girl Stacy, baby Stacy girl, she's good chance her name would be Dodger. a better chance than anything else, but I go on a tangent, sorry about that. But yeah, I am on page 228 of this book. I think there's 520 something pages, so I have 300 pages to read. And so my goal is to read 300 pages in one day. That is the challenge, okay? So I do have this book on audiobook, and I do have a lot of work that I need to do around my house. So I'm thinking that, particularly in this office, okay, and I'll show you guys what I'm looking to do, and you guys will be excited, I promise. But yeah, I will probably be listening to this, especially this morning, just trying to get through it. I'll be listening to this while I clean and work. So goal is to read as much as I can, but you know, if I can get to the full book, we'll get to the full book. If not, I will pop in here during the week once I actually finish the book and give you a full out summary of the book. All right, so my memory card was full, so it just kind of shut off. So I'm not sure where I stopped my conversation with you guys off at. However, what I'm going to do over the course of this day is this office, I'm putting a bookshelf in that corner. So you guys can't see the corner. Hold up, let me show you guys the corner. This corner here is going to get a bookcase, and I mean, I probably have to pull my couch out that way, but it's going to have a bookcase. I have a small bookcase in here over here. However, I'm going to add a larger one because I will show you I have a bunch of books. I have a bunch of books sitting here in this closet, and then I also have some books in other rooms. So while I'm putting that bookshelf together and overall just getting this office up to snuff, like my goal is just to get this office 100% together, because I'm going to try to do some work today, but I'm definitely going to have to do some, well, I'm going to have to go to work tomorrow, and I want to, you know, have a peaceful office that's just ready for me to do some good, hard, solid work because there is plenty of that to do. So I'm going to prop you guys up, and we are going to get started on putting this together. And I'm going to actually, you know what, I'm going to hook up my little, I have this little HomePod. So I'm gonna hook this up, and I'm going to put my book on in the background of the HomePod. So that should be pretty fun. And yeah, let's go ahead and get that process started.
Old Bill is on the sill outside, showing with his presence that he could come in if he wanted to. He's just choosing not to. The sky is gray and the air tastes of rain, and the world has never been so perfect.
She's done, and she's on page 309 of the book. I was actually able to retain a lot of what was going on while I was doing a lot of the fixing and stuff around. However, I'm probably going to go back and just make sure I got some of the smaller details. Right now, the story, first of all, another character was introduced that is pretty interesting, has the same background as Roger and Dodger, except her twin is no longer. And I'm not totally sure about, like, she is on assignment essentially to kind of bring them closer to taking over the world, like to the dark side of things. But I'm not totally sure. Like, I have a sneaky suspicion that she is as much of a prisoner as Roger and Dodger are going to be. So I have a sneaky suspicion that she might be very critical in the ending and how the story plays out. So yeah, I'm gonna continue to listen. But I'm making some good progress, y'all. Like, I only have this much left to read in the book. It may be that I can finish this book. I'm gonna get this bookcase set up, and then we're going to clean up the mess that is this room right now, and I'll show you guys what it looks like in the end. Right now, I'm going to turn this book on, and we're going to get this bookcase set up nicely. All right, I'll see you in a little bit. Peace out. right, so we have our bookcase here. I'm going to be putting the pictures that are in my living room, the 3, I'm gonna put those right here. And then in my living room, I'm gonna do a bigger picture that's going to go up. But this is gonna obviously be cleaned up. I'm gonna take this out of this room because I really want this to be like very empty. So like I want this office to be So I want this office to be extremely minimal. So I'm gonna take that out and we're gonna put that in my little plant corner so that this space can be a lot more minimal. I do have 2 chairs here because I didn't want to get rid of that chair because it is a nice chair. And I feel like I could use it at some point. I don't know when, I don't know how, don't know where, but I don't want to get rid of it. So I'm gonna get that out of this corner, and then obviously my desk. And yeah, I think this will be a nice solid office once I get those little pieces done. Hey YouTube, it's your girl Staci.Celeste, and it is Monday. I am getting ready to get on my computer for work, but I wanted to stop in because, hold up one second, let me get my book. Because I am still working my way through Middlegame. I am right now on page 340. So I didn't get as much read yesterday as I wanted to, but you guys saw I was pretty busy yesterday. I read a little bit last night and I read a little bit this morning, but I do have to hop onto my computer to do some actual work that pays me. And probably be pretty busy today. However, I do plan on taking an hour in the middle of the day, or probably more towards the end of the day, just because the way my meetings are set up today. I plan on taking an hour to do some reading during the workday. So far with the book, I am really enjoying it. Right now it's reading like it's going to be more of a 4-star book for me. I love the characters. I am very engaged and I really am excited to see what happens in the end of the book. The thing that doesn't make it a 5-star is just like, I'm not like, oh my god, like I'm not wowed. It's like I'm not just like like breath taken away, but the story is very consistent and the pacing is very steady, and it's like keeps you going without like just like, you know, there's been a couple moments that have been like really like, but I will say like the pacing of the book, the tempo of the book is very steady. It's not like, you know, sometimes books will have like these parts where it's like boo and then it's slow and then it's boo. This book is very steady. It's like it's intense, but it's not too intense, and the storyline is very good. And yeah, so far I'm really enjoying it, and I'm hoping to I'm hoping to get a good amount of reading done tonight and obviously during the workday. But yeah, not sure how that's going to go. Right now I'm going to put this down and get started, and then I will see you guys later on today. Peace out. Hey YouTube, I am at my desk right now. I have literally not stopped working all day today, and I did not get a chance to sit and read. It's currently 5:03, and I want to go to hot yoga today because I'm not going to be here most of next week or after Thursday of this week. So I want to kind of get my workouts in pretty consistently. I'm going home for a little bit, and yeah, so I am going to finish up with work, go to yoga, then I'm going to check in. I just wanted to check in and tell you that I still have not read yet today. This is why I try to read on the weekends, because during the week it's very tough. But I'm hoping that once I get done working out, I'll be able to come home and shower and just dive into Middlegame. I know I look kind of like crazy right now, but I'm just kind of tired. But yeah, just wanted to check in real quick. I'm gonna go to the gym and then I'll be back a little bit later and we'll start reading again. All right guys, peace out. Hey guys. I have my pajamas on, a scarf on, my glasses on. Lord knows I cannot see without them. And I have my hot chocolate, and I even have, y'all, marshmallows in my hot chocolate. So this only means one thing. It is Monday evening, and I already told you I haven't gotten to read. So I'm going to spend the evening reading, all right? I have the audiobook. I'm filming on my phone because my camera is broken. I don't know, the camera's gone, y'all, I don't know. I'm filming on my phone. I went to yoga after I finished working, came home, got in the shower, got hooked on a couple YouTube videos. I've been watching, I love watching artist YouTubes, like their studio, and like watching them paint and draw. Those are some of my fun YouTubes. I'm a sweet tooth, and this is like hitting the spot right now. Chef's kiss, chef's kiss. Anyways, I'm gonna sit down. Well, I'm already sitting down, but I'm going to read some more of the book. I still am a little bit ways out. I'm on book 7 right here. Page 339. And y'all, I think I said it before, this book is very consistent, but it's not wowing me. Like, it's not like, oh my God, I can't wait to get home or get comfortable and dive into this book. It's not giving me that. So, I'm making sure my neighbors, but they can't see me anyway. But anyways, so yeah, right now, like I was really thinking about it hard because this is a very popular book. A lot of people really love it, but right now it's giving me 3-star vibes. Even though I do love the characters, I'm just kind of like, okay, what's going to happen next? I don't know. We'll see how these last couple 100 pages go. But without further ado, I'm going to pop on my audiobook from my iPad. And I think I'm going to play, let's see. What kind of Siri playlist should I do? Or should we do, actually, you know what? I'm going to turn my YouTube on. And I'm going to watch, we're going to watch like our classical fireplace instrumental music. Let's see, or maybe you want to do lo-fi music. Let's see.
Enjoy our new fantasy series.
What about this one? This is the, hold up, the Aura Cleanse. That's kind of like, I kind of like this one. It's got like, it's going into the forest here. Let me let you guys see. Don't, my house is junky, okay? But look. Super duper peaceful, right? Super duper peaceful, right? All right, anyways, I'm going to have my hot chocolate and we are going to sit here and read.
Anywhere you go, give it on. Anywhere you say, anywhere.
right, guys, so I just finished up, not finished, I just logged in for the day for work, and I have 3 meetings today, so not crazy schedule today, so but I do have a lot of work that I want to get done today so that I don't have to do, oh, that's my music in the background. Hold up, hey Siri, stop. I don't want any type of, you know, whatever. But yeah, I have 3 meetings today. I'm gonna try and fit in I'm trying to fit in some time to read this afternoon. I do have, and it's why do they have it? Man, I hate afternoon meetings. I like to get all my meetings done in the morning if I can possibly do that, but it is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. I got stuff in my ear. Anyways, I'm going to try to squeeze in some time to read. As you guys would have saw in my evening blog, I did do some reading. I'm now on page 405 in this Middlegame, and like I've said, I'm not overwhelmed by the book. I don't have any strong feelings about this book either way. It is a good book. It's solid, it's steady. It is hitting me at that 3 stars right now. And I will say that it is starting to get more interesting. There's going to be, I know that we're going up the hill, and there's going to be a crescendo, and I'm waiting for the crescendo. So I'm guessing that there's going to be, not guessing, there has to be some. This is a standalone. So there has to be something crazy in these last 130, 120 or so pages. But I don't necessarily know what it is, but it's gotta be something. But like I said, it's not underwhelming, it's not overwhelming. It's very even keel. I still really like Dodger. I think the concept of the system is really good. I love the idea of this mathematics / reading, and these juxtapositions, that how they come together to make a holistic human being, or even the power that's in both aspects of those arithmetic, math, and reading. I love how she kind of the deeper component of what Shauna put together in terms of the concept of Roger and Dodger. I think that in real life, I think that having the ability to read and to understand language, and to like to read, and to like to understand language, and to like to, understand how we communicate, I think that is a very powerful thing. But I also, I have a STEM background, so I also believe that that math is very important as well, and not always in the traditional sense of math. One of the things they kind of touch on in here is how math and time are related. I think there's a sentence in the book that essentially says that time is the manifestation of math. And in this book there's timeline jumping. So Dodger has this ability to jump timelines, and it's just interesting how she merged that with the twin that has this mathematic ability. And then another component that I really liked is Roger, he has the ability to basically the law of attraction. He what he speaks, it comes to him. So he has the ability to manipulate reality. And what he speaks comes to him. I think that that's really dope, so it kind of shows you how, even from a metaphysical standpoint, how, the power and the ability to communicate with the universe is just as important as the power and the ability to understand it from a numerical, logical point of view. So if you are a science nerd and you're into physics or metaphysics, I think you would appreciate how Seanan McGuire let's make sure it's got the way Shauna kind of can use those concepts to create Roger and Dodger. So that's something I'm continually being able to appreciate, and I think that's the one thing that I really enjoy about the book. It is steady, but it does, like, I just really enjoy the concept that she used in this particular book. All right, so with that being said, I need to get to the grind. I need to get to the work that pays me, and I will check in with you guys a little bit later. Peace out. Hey guys, so I am taking the next hour to read my book. It is 12:30 and I have a meeting at 2:30, so I'm gonna take an hour. I got some pizza, and I got the audiobook, I got the regular book. We're going to chow down and read, and once I get done with my hour, I will catch up with you. I'm actually going to put a timer on here so we can keep going for an hour, and then we'll stop and get back to work. All right, y'all, so I just finished my hour of reading. I am on page 455 of this book, and the story is like, a lot of times I think when you read fantasy and everything, or I guess this would be maybe more science fiction fantasy, usually you get the kind of backstory earlier on, and I know that in some earlier clips I was saying, like, it's kind of hard for me to tell like what the story is about, because it takes obviously it takes a while for the story to develop. And so I feel like right now the story is beginning to develop, not the beginning to develop, but you're starting to see the backstory of everything. You know, you had Roger and Dodger, you had Reed and Lee, you had, you know, the backstory when Aaron came in, and then you had this story within a story by the Dr. Baker. If you haven't read it, you don't know what I'm talking about, and I'm gonna try not to give too many spoilers or anything like that. So like, you had these different like characters, these different settings, and now they're starting to come together as, you know, you would imagine. I'm not like, the structure of the book doesn't really bother me so much. It's just really, it's like, it's just even. Like, I'm not excited. I am not excited. Like, I am starting to not even care how the book ends. I don't know, like, I don't know if it's just me or if it's the story or what. It's like, yes, I am interested. I'm somewhat invested in the characters. And it might even be the narrator. Like, the narrator is okay for the audiobook, but I hate how she narrates Lee. I hate how she narrates. It's like, it is distracting, I think, to the book. But ultimately, I don't know, y'all. I really just feel like I'm definitely underwhelmed by the book. It definitely is not where I expected it to be, or what I expected it to be, just seeing other people's reviews of the book. Like I said, I'm going to finish it because I'm very close to finishing it, and I'm going to finish it today because I am determined to finish this book today. And I have 70 pages left, so not even 100, less than 100 pages left. So I will be finishing the book today. But like I said, I mean, this is a solid 3 stars for me. It's not a book that I would necessarily keep on the shelf right now, and we'll see how it ends. We'll see if this last 70 or so pages can kind of reel everything in for me. But as of right now, y'all. Hey everybody, so I did get to some reading, as you just saw, during my lunch break, and it is about almost 5:15, and I just shut down my work laptop, and I'm going to I just pulled up my, kind of see my cord in a way, but I just pulled up my personal laptop, and I'm going to do a little bit of editing from the footage that I shot today. And then once I finish that editing up, I'm going to do my reading. So hopefully finish the rest of the book tonight. Not hopefully, we'll finish the rest of the book tonight, because I only have a few more pages. I have less than 100 pages left to read, and I really just want to finish it up tonight so that I can get this video uploaded tomorrow. And I'm going to try to do as much editing before I go to sleep tonight as possible. I'm going to probably get up in the morning and go work out. So I don't want to be up as late as I was last night. Last night I was up to like midnight working on editing this vlog. So like, yeah, I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to try to get up in the morning and go work out. And then I'm going to have to go to the store. And I have a lot of stuff that I need to do tomorrow because I'm leaving for almost a week Thursday. So yeah, I am kind of tired, but like I said, I'm going to finish this book out. It is not like, I'm not just like, oh my God, I can't wait to sit with this book. Once I sit with it, I'm going to be fine. Like, I'm not dreading reading it, but I'm just like, okay, thinking about, no lie, I'm kind of thinking about what I'm going to read next. Hey guys, I am back for the wrap up of Middlegame. I finished this book up last night, and I filmed a wrap up last night, but I realized even from my last vlog that it's actually very beneficial for me to sleep on the book after I finished it, so that what I end up rating the book is not a reflection of like the end of the book or even maybe some of my smaller pet peeves. I kind of give myself an opportunity to think of the book as a whole and what I really truly feel about the book holistically. And after that, after my sleep, coming back today, my feelings really haven't changed at all about this book. I am still going to give it 3 stars because it is a good book. It is a solid book. I absolutely love the concept of the book. I know that Seanan McGuire put a lot of work into this book. It's very unique. The idea of having 2 twins that are not quite twins, one being like a mathematical wizard and the other being a reading wizard, and seeing how their talents kind of work off of each other and kind of create this powerful being, the 2 of them together. And I just think that idea is very, very cool. I loved how she aligned the gifts of each one of Roger and Dodger with like these metaphysical concepts and things that you talk about in terms of the law of attraction and what you say and how you say how that can come back to you, and how you have the ability to kind of manipulate reality by what you say and by how you communicate your experiences. I thought that was really cool. And that's for Roger. And then the same thing with Dodger, of how math is basically giving meaning to something that's not there. How words and math, how language and math can come together. You could even argue that that math is another form of language, a logical form of language. Whereas language is more emotional, it's more, it's curvy, it's lyrical, it's different, it's very diverse. Whereas math is very, very straight to the point. And I loved how, and you can go on that route forever, but I loved how she took that and she characterized that in Roger and Dodger. I think that that was very, very awesome. And that's why I couldn't give it less than a 3-star, because I just really, really loved that. As far as the story is concerned though, it just didn't grab me the way that I wanted it to grab me. Earlier in the vlog, I remember saying that I really did like Dodger. I did. I really do like and enjoy Dodger. I don't have anything negative to say about her. But I just thought, like, and honestly, her character was flat, and I thought she was supposed to be flat just based on the concept of the book. But I don't know. I just guess I wanted more from the story. I think I wanted just a little bit more from the actual story. More twists, more turns, more just more excitement. And I just felt like, like I said, I felt the pace was extremely steady. I knew I was going to finish the book. It was never a point where I just was like wanting to throw it away. But there, as you saw in maybe the previous clip, I think, I was kind of ready for it to be over. I didn't want to spend any more time in this world than I needed to. And yeah, it's just disappointing. Just disappointing, I think. I think when you go into a book, you read like this book jacket and you're like, oh, this is my book, this is going to be great. You have maybe too many expectations, and maybe if I walked into this with very low expectations, that maybe I would be okay with the book. But yeah, I think I still overall would just give it 3 stars. So that is all I have to say about Middlegame by Seanan McGuire. I am not quite sure what I'm going to vlog next as far as books, but please stay tuned, because there will be a vlog up next week. And I also plan on giving you some additional content. I'm not quite sure what that's going to be, but next week expect 2 videos from me, and I'm going to try to keep up with that 2 video per week pace, but we'll see. My job is pretty demanding, and sometimes I just don't have that time. But it's Thanksgiving weekend, so it's a long weekend. Go check out my Instagram _staci.celeste_ for my weekend TBR for this extended weekend. Also, I'm going to Atlanta on Monday for work, for training. So whenever I'm traveling like that, whenever I'm having to do quite a bit of traveling, I usually get a lot more reading done on the airplane, because I tell myself I don't do work on the airplane. I might do work in the airport, but when I get on the airplane, I'm either sleeping or I'm reading. That's it. If we go down, I want to go down doing something I want to do, not work. Okay, that is my thing. But tangents aside, thank you guys so much for making it to the end of this video, and I look forward to hearing your comments. Let me know what you guys are reading. I am excited about what I have in store, and yeah, until next time, I will see you guys on the flip side. Peace out. Bye, guys.